What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Today's video is an exciting one, and it's a bit of a different one. They always are to me. Today's video is my first ever graded card submission return. Now, I do not own many graded cards. I'm just trying to look for the ones I do have. I'm not sure where they are. I never really got into grading cards until recently. I do have the two cards I do already have are the Detective Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu. I have that in a PSA 9. I got that from a mystery box, and I also have the Octillery non-holo from Aquapolis. I bought that in a PSA 9 from the, funnily enough, as you look at Ace, I bought it from Randolph's Pokemon website, pokerand.net. So those are the two graded cards I have. I made a video about 7 months ago. I was going to submit some cards to PSA. I was waiting on graded gem to open back up. They obviously didn't open back up, but even before they were going to be opening back up, PSA also closed submissions unless you were willing to pay a very large price per card. So I put that on indefinite hold. Ace grading obviously opened up, and I didn't intend on submitting with ace grading, but I ended up doing it just on a whim the day that submissions opened. So here we go. We have 10 cards. All of these cards are duplicate cards I have. I like to have a card in my binder, so I only submitted duplicate cards, but I did take one risk, and that was the Evolving Skies Sylveon VMAX Alternate Art, which I submitted. That was kind of my risk card. I do not have a duplicate of it. It is my only one. As I said, I submitted these on the day of them opening. I sent them straight away. I believe they received them on the Tuesday. Now, I paid for the 30-day submission. This initially just said expected turnaround time of 30 days. I waited the 30 days, and they were still in quality assessment in QA1. I emailed them about this, and they said that the 30 days was actually business days, which was potentially a little bit misleading, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, because originally there was no mention of business days, and the site had then in that window been updated to say business days. It got to the 30 business day mark, and my cards were still not finished. I think I was prompted to make a payment on the 33rd business day, so I paid. I paid for 30-day turnaround. All of them have color match labels. The Sylveon VMAX, I wanted the Ace label on it, but that was announced after the card had been graded and labeled, so they weren't willing to do that, unfortunately. But let's get this open. I don't remember the exact cards I sent. It's a mixture. Some are like low value, some have fairly decent value, but we'll get into this and see what happens. This is how they come packaged in the box. Very well packaged. I don't want to spoil anything. Very nice, secure. They feel kind of quite durable. We're going to get this open, and then we're going to go card by card. I could, reveal the Sylveon VMAX straight away. I have no idea the order these are in. With a bit of luck, the Sylveon is the bottom card. Have to say the slabs do feel quite heavy, quite durable, quite thick. They're a bit cold, almost condensation on them. But the slabs look pretty good. Quite happy with that. The card feels very it looks very kind of stuck in place, which is good. I believe they had an issue before. I've seen a few people saying this bottom area, when it focuses, this bottom area, people have said feels a bit kind of forced closed, kind of like sanded down. Anyway. First card, again, I don't remember what I submitted. A Sylveon VMAX, I think there's a Celebi Amazing Rare, a Charizard VMAX, I think there's a Mimikyu and Gengar from Team Up, a couple of Hidden Fates, Baby Shinies, a couple of Hidden Fates cards. Yeah, let's see what we get. I have no idea. I'm really excited for this. This is my first submission. So our first card is a... Hey! There we go. Gem Mint 10, the Celebi Amazing Rare, with the colour match. Very happy with that colour match. Very nice. Beautiful card. All of the cards I sent were pack fresh and were cards that I considered in good centering, etc. So I'm happy that I got at least 110. I'm hoping for some more. in my opinion, most of the cards are pretty much 9 or better. So there we go. Celebi Amazing Rare in a Gem Mint 10. Very nice. So at least, as you can see, not the most expensive cards, but pretty cool cards nonetheless. Really happy with the colour match on that one. Our second submission is a... Here we go. Oh, there we go. This is our Team Up. So I randomly opened a couple of packs of Team Up off camera just one evening, and I pulled this. I think it was literally the night before Ace Grading submissions went out, and I just went, yeah, let's just throw it in there. Very nice card. I'm going to be honest, I saw the colour match for the rainbow cards a few weeks, when submissions started coming back. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not the most sold on it. I think if I had known that's what the colour match would have looked like, I think I probably would have held off and just got the regular label. The regular label looks very clean. I think for rainbow cards, the colour match isn't the way to go. But that is a very nice card in a 9. So we have a 10 pile here. We have a 9 pile. Hopefully, we don't need to make another pile. Hopefully, we do not need to make an 8 pile. Our next card is, this is exciting. We have a we have an 8. Okay, we do have to make an 8 pile. That's okay. This is, fortunately, hopefully our only 8. This is just the regular Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno GX card from Hidden Fates. This has minimal value. If I'm honest, the grading cost is probably twice the value of the card. But I just wanted to send in some cool cards. Really like the colour match on this, if I'm honest, actually. The red and white, I really like that. I think red and white as a colour design is very cool. So I'm very happy with the colour match on that one. Now we make our 8 pile. Hopefully they're not just constantly descending. The next one's a 7 and then a 6, we get all the way to the bottom. And it's just Randolph's just written on the case, sorry, not worth grading or something. Fingers crossed. Next card is a... Okay, so we have the Rainbow Rare Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno, card number 69. Very nice. That is a Gem Mint. Oh, not a Gem Mint, that is a 9 Mint. It's a very nice. Again, I went for the colour match on all of the cards. Not the biggest fan on the Hidden Fates, on the Rainbow, sorry. But it is a nice grade nonetheless. These slabs fit nice on top of one another. The slabs do feel very good. They feel very kind of thick. I'm trying to think where my PSA slabs are. I have them somewhere. I think they're in storage. Yeah, my PSA cards are somewhere, but these feel thicker and more kind of tightly put together. I've just ruined that than others. Okay, that's interesting that that's got a 5. Okay, a 5. This was pack fresh and mint. Yeah, there's a bit of condensation on there. Okay, I think that you can see that there's kind of a chunk out of the... And maybe there? Yeah, maybe that's what's lowered it down. Wait, I think that's on the case inside. That's not even on the card. Wow, so we got a 5 on that one. I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. Let's look at the corner. Corner's a little bit flat. There's no whitening. This was a pack fresh card. It had been kept in a sleeve and a top loader. Not 100% sure I agree on that, but I'm not a professional grader. There must be something drastically wrong. I mean, I could understand if this above here, that little bit where kind of Charmeleon's penis would be, is on the card, but I don't think it is. It's hard to tell on camera, but it looks like it's on the case. It almost looks like it's like a speck of water on the underside of the case. So that's interesting. A 5. I wasn't expecting any 5s, if I'm honest. But just goes to show you never know what you're going to get. Was not expecting any 5s. Next card we have is a... Okay, there we go. So, interestingly, in my opinion, this Eevee is worse than the Charmeleon. In my opinion, this Eevee is pretty off-center. It's got a 9. Let's look at the holo though. Maybe it is the holo after all. So holo looks pretty good there. Really like the color match on this. black and white. Really like the, I'm a big fan of contrasting colors. As I said, the card is covered in condensation, and this has obviously been in a cold delivery driver's van. But that is a nice one. I'm taken back by the 5. I'm respectfully disagreeing with that, but you know what? It's not my job to grade cards. Next card. So I know there's still some biggies here. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so there's 4 cards left. I think we have a Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. We have the Sylveon VMAX Alternate Art. I think there's a Ditto V from Shining Fates. And then I'm not sure what else there is. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully the Sylveon's the bottom one. That would be cool. Next card is a... Okay, there we go. There we go. Mewtwo GX, Gem Mint 10, very nice. Beautiful. So that's the 4th card that I had that I hadn't remembered. The other 3 are the Ditto V, the Charizard VMAX, and the Sylveon. Gem Mint 10, again, very happy with the colour match label. A huge fan of contrasting colours. These 3 colour match labels are beautiful. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So there we go. We have 3 left. Hopefully this is the Ditto V. Hopefully, they've packed it with the idea that, perhaps the person opening them might open them on a camera or something. We have it's the Charizard VMAX in a Mint 9. Now this was a duplicate card I pulled. This was pack fresh. Not sure what it's been graded down on. Unfortunately there's no subgrades, so it's hard to know. But it was a pretty pack fresh card. Yeah. A 9, that's still a good card. 9 is still great. 9 is still great. Hopefully this is the Ditto V now. And then the last card is hopefully the Sylveon VMAX Alternate Art. We have a... There we go. Gem Mint 10, Ditto V. Like the colour match there. I think the kind of the white and blue would have been cool, maybe. A bit like the other Hidden Fate stuff with obviously Shining Fates. The Hidden Fates, the white and, for the kind of white-ish card, and then the blue for the shiny Ditto would have been cool. But I think this looks good as well. Very nice. And then we have our last card. I'm hoping for a 10. Please. Praying for a 10. If there's anyone out there listening, this is the Sylveon VMAX Alternate Art from Evolving Skies. When I submitted this was in pre-release. The Evolving Skies hadn't even been released yet. Got this from pre-release. It is my only one. It is the big risk I took. All of these, happy with the results, except for the 5, which is just, yeah. But they're all duplicate cards. They weren't taking a spot in a binder. They were, I don't want to say in a pile of duplicates, but they were away with other duplicates. This is the Sylveon VMAX. Hit the like button. Manifest me some 10s, please. Here we go. We have a... Oh, there it is. Okay. It looks good. It looks well centered. The bottom left is the easiest way to tell. Obviously on these cards it's hard to tell, when you look at the top corners because of the art. The bottom left looks pretty good though, and that's normally a good indication. The right to the left, I would say the left is perhaps ever slightly thicker, and then the back, again, I would say looks really good. So we have in 3, 2, I think I've spoiled it, 2, 1, there we go, let's go. Gem Mint 10, Sylveon VMAX, Special Art, Alternate Art, Special Art, whatever you want to call it. Love it. Great colour match, pink and blue, very contrasting colours. I've said contrasting about 17 times this video. Very happy with that. Great. You know what? They had us at the start with the 10s and the 9. That was great. Little bit rocky in the middle. Gonna have to say, Randolph, if by any chance you're watching this, I mean, you can see there. I'm guessing that's brought it down a lot. I hadn't noticed that when I submitted it. If that's what it is, that's fair. I mean, if that's what it is in the middle there, where Charmeleon's penis would be a 5, is very fair. But I hadn't noticed that when I submitted it, so I'm seeing it now. The 8, that's fine. I can't ever tell with these GX cards whether that's in good condition or not. It's hard to look at the centering. Obviously, you need to look at the texture and all sorts. 9s and 10s, love it, brilliant, well happy with that. The two kind of, I don't want to say the cheapest, but the cards with kind of the lower value. I guess the Ditto V didn't have much value, but the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, as I said, the cost of grading the card is probably twice as much as the card is worth. The Charmeleon come down a lot with the Hidden Fates reprints that happened, but I'm really happy with the 9s and 10s. So we will go over these again in order of grade. Let me know down below which is your favorite. So we have the Charmeleon in a 5 from Hidden Fates. We have a Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX. This is just a regular one, it's not the full art, it's not the rainbow. In an 8, really love the colour match. Let me know what you think of the colour match, guys, especially on the Hidden Fates ones. I think they look great. The Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX, this was a duplicate. All of the cards were a duplicate except for Sylveon VMAX. In a 9, I'm happy with that. Then we have the Eevee from Hidden Fates in a 9. Again, love the colour match there. I'm really happy with that. We have the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX Secret Rare from Hidden Fates in a 9. Happy with that. Not a fan of the colour match, if I'm honest, but you know, what can you do with a rainbow card really with the colour match? There's only so much you can do. Then we have the Gengar Mimikyu GX with a 9. Again, happy with that. Same thing with the colour match, not the biggest fan. Then we have the Sylveon VMAX Alternate Iron, a Gem Mint 10. Love the colour match on that. Very happy with the grade, obviously. We have the Ditto V, love the colour match on that. Very happy with the grade. We have the Mewtwo GX Full Art from Hidden Fates. Love the colour match on that. The grey, big fan of that. It matches my hair, unfortunately. In a Gem Mint 10, and then we have the Celebi Amazing Rare in the Gem Mint 10 as well. Very happy with those. Let me know in the comments, guys, which is your favourite card of mine that I have had graded. Check out Ace Grading if you are considering submitting. As I said, the labels feel good, they feel quite thick. Very kind of compacted. I feel like my card isn't going to move at all. Obviously with some other labels you can shake it a bit and the card's going somewhere, but you know, okay, maybe not with the 9, but with the 5, you know, I can really, you know, that's not going anywhere. That's really kind of encased in there. Very nice. Very happy with that. Very happy with the labels, happy with the outcome. The big cards did not let me down, and the kind of the only ones that did were the ones that were low value. So let me know, guys, have you managed to submit with Ace Grading? If so, how did you get on? Are you still waiting? If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, let me know which was your favorite card that I got graded. I appreciate you guys watching. If you are enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe button, and peace.